Do you want to know what's the most popular ear piercing get right now? What's hot? What's trending? What is something you can get to set the trend in your circle or in your clique? In this video, we'll be showcasing you guys 8 popular ear piercings that you can get right now. These numbers are based upon our piercing studio and what's popular and what we get asked for as well too. So to start this list, we're starting from the least popular on the most popular list to the most popular on the popular list. That kind of makes sense. Number 8 on the list is going to be the forward helix piercing. Now this piercing, it is simple, it is dainty to get, and also what you want to do is make sure you get your anatomy checked for this piercing, because oftentimes where the location of this piercing is, you need to get that checked out. A lot of times you can only do one, possibly you can do only 2, or you can't really do that triple forward helix, which you normally see on like Instagram and Pinterest. So go ahead and get this piercing checked out to make sure it is suitable for you. Number 7 is the Rook Piercing. This is not as popular, but the people who do have this piercing, they highly underutilize this area with the jewelry selection. A lot of cute ways you can design this here by using clickers with stones or opals, or even curved jewelry with prongs and gems and opals to really make the area shine and stand out. Another great reason for you to get this piercing as well. Number 6 on the list is the industrial piercing. We love this piercing, but it is a pain in the butt. What I recommend is go ahead and get your anatomy checked out at your local studio to make sure it's suitable for you. A lot of times, unfortunately, when people have come to our studios, we have to kind of like turn them down because they didn't have the correct anatomy for this piercing or the ear wasn't suitable for this piercing. Other than that, if it is, it's an amazing piercing. A lot of cool pieces you can use as well too. Not just a simple bar, you can do some bars with gems and connector. I mean, a lot of cool things you can do. It's a great piece to get and a nice, big, bold statement piece as well. Number 5 on the list is the Daith Piercing. Again, located in the center of the ear, but more tucked away. This can be a nice centerpiece to your ear piercing, especially if you use stuff like cluster stones or clickers or hinge jewelry that really fill up the area with crystals and opals. Makes it a nice center statement piece for your ear. And also, it's a great aesthetic piece as well, which is my personal favorite. Oftentimes, people do come in and get this piercing to get rid of their migraines or headaches, but we can't really make claims that it does help. We like this more of an aesthetic piece. Number 4 on the list is the Conch Piercing. Named after the conch shell, kind of like your conch ear. This is actually in the center of the ear, and it is a great bold statement piece to really dress up your ear to make that thing pop. A great way you can use the conch is using hoops to wrap around the ear, whether it's plain hoops or crystal gem hoop, a diamond, or using a cluster to really fill that area up. I love the conch. It is a super popular piercing. It's something you should get and is highly requested, especially with that hoop look. People come in specifically like, hey, I want this thing with the hoop on my ear. And it's also super cool too. I love the conch. So number 3 on the list is the Daith. If you're looking for something that's down to earth, simple and minimalistic, and very dainty, this is gonna be a great selection for you. A right amount of pop and right amount of sparkle, and also it's a great look as well too if you don't want something too crazy like a conch or an industrial. Number 2 on the list is the Helix Piercing. This is by far an essential piercing to get. An essential is kind of like the must-have to have. If you don't have a Helix Piercing, what you need to do is stop this video, go to luzebodypiercing.com, set up an appointment, and come in and get your Helix Piercing right now. So Helix Piercing is something definitely to get. A lot of cool ways you can definitely dress this area up. Talking about studs, hoops, designed themed custom earrings. I'm talking about butterflies, stars, moons, clusters, flowers, trinity, marquees. A lot of ways you can really mix and match different earrings and really dress this area up. Helix piercings are amazing. They're super popular and definitely an essential piercing that you have to have in your arsenal on your ear. Or if you're creating and designing your ear, styling your ear, this is a great piece to have. It's an essential piece. You have to get it. Last but not least, number 1 and the most popular ear piercing to get right now is the Lobe Piercing. Guys, this is the most popular piercing in the world. And at Luz, this is the most popular piercing we do by far. So, of course, this is another essential piece. If you're styling your ear, you're kind of doing creation or constellation, we like to call it styling here. This earlobe piercing is an essential piece to have, because if you don't have the earlobe piercing and you kind of design everywhere else on here, it's kind of like getting dressed with no pants on. Another cool way is you can really use some unique pieces to really design the area and mix and match some pieces. We're using hoops with huggies, stones, or themed pieces again too. You can really work the area of the 1, 2, 3, or the stacked globe as well to really fill the area up. Another essential. Even though if you're not going to do anything crazy with helixes or your cartilages or whatever, you can still do something special, be very simple, minimalistic, or also something cool on your ear as well too. Go ahead and comment below the most popular ear piercings that you think should be in the list, and go ahead and click the video right here to watch the next video. Go ahead and click that video, and we shall see you on the next video. Go ahead and click that video. Do it! Do it right. I'm gonna yell. Go ahead and click the video. We'll see you there.